Franchising is usually seen as the golden ticket to success. You see all the millionaires, the nice cars, nice clothes, big houses, but no one ever talks about the common mistakes, the pitfalls, and just how wrong things can go. Today I'm going to break that down for you. Unrealistic expectations is usually one of the number one things that can go wrong in franchising. People usually think, oh, I'm going to just buy this, I'm just going to sit on it, it's going to make all of this money, not understanding all of the hard work that goes into being a successful owner. High investment costs. A lot of people have no idea just how much you're investing into a business. You got equipment fees, you got franchise fees, you got marketing fees, you got so many different fees, you got contractors, just the list goes on and on and on. So I would definitely suggest having months and months and months, maybe even years of money saved up, and just always have money saved for a rainy day because it is always something coming up. I'm gonna give you guys an example. Say it costs $500,000 to open up your restaurant. That's just a random cost. It could definitely cost more. Say that you want to break even by 2 to 3 years. That's the goal you have in mind. If you don't have enough working capital just to keep you afloat, it can really go bad really quick. You got labor, you got food costs, you got just all kind of different things that you just always want to just keep all of that in mind. Choosing the wrong franchise, that to me has to go at the top of the list, a main priority of why you can really go left really quick in the franchise game. Think about something like Quiznos subs or a yogurt franchise or any 90s franchise. If you pay attention, all of those are shutting down. So you always want to be sure that you're investing in something that is current, something that you know will stick around for forever. You definitely don't want to live in the past because you will be in for a rude awakening if you invest in something dated. Location is everything. Whether it's bad foot traffic, competition, the demographics isn't matching up with your location that you have, all of those things play a big part in your success. So you want to be sure that you choose right because once you've built that location, you're stuck there. So you want to make sure that you're capitalizing on all of that. You definitely want to get with your franchisor and you want to make sure that they're putting you in the best position to win, because you're investing a lot of money, so you got to make it count. Lack of business knowledge is another one that you better be on top of your game. Don't come in here thinking that you're just gonna come in and, oh, I like smoothies. I'm gonna use Smoothie King for example. I like smoothies. It's easy. It's not gonna be hard. You're gonna fail. Take some time to invest in yourself. Invest in reading books. Talk to other franchisees. Just talk to the business that you're interested in getting into. Like really study it and take it serious. Don't think you're just gonna open a store and it's just gonna run itself, because you're going to fail. So you have an owner that again is hands off because he thinks the business is gonna run itself because he just doesn't have that knowledge that he needs to have for the business. Say he hires a general manager and just thinks the manager is going to do everything. Next thing you know, sales are going to start dipping. You're going to look, your labor is going to always be high. Your food cost is going to be through the roof. You're going to start getting complaints. You're going to start on your audits, get low scores. And next thing you know, your business is out of control. And when you look up, you're going to end up shutting down your business. Do not depend on anybody to do the job for you. Now you can build that trust with somebody, work with a team member, develop him or her into a manager, and then that trust can start. But do not make that mistake of starting off and letting somebody run your business, because nobody's going to run it like you're going to run it. Solely depending on the brand to do all the work for you is another failure that a lot of people make, and a lot of mistakes can happen from that. Again, I'm a franchise owner for Smoothie King, and it's a great brand. It's usually always top 20, but I still have to hustle. I still have to grind. Don't just depend on the brand to do all the work for you. You have to go out to your local schools, talk to the local sports teams, go to your local churches, the post office, just all the businesses in your city. And you still got to put in that grind and effort. Give coupons, sample, let the town or city know that you're there. And that will help you out a lot as far as being successful. Because if you do not, that is another way. Again, this is your money. So make it count. Underestimating the cost just on your day-to-day operations is huge. A lot of people make that mistake, and I think that's why a lot of owners end up going bankrupt. You have to treat this as it's a penny business, and what I mean by that is you gotta count your pennies. Every little bit helps. Don't ever throw any waste out. Like, say if it's a little bit of a product left, don't throw that away. Still use that. Use everything. As far as labor, don't have too many employees on the clock. Manage your labor. Keep it at a certain level. I like to always tell people, keep it at least about 17%, because that's a realistic goal. You don't ever want it to get into the high 30s and 40s. Your food costs. You don't want it to look like it's a warehouse inside your store. You have to be able to have the right variances. Check your inventory. Do all of those things, because all of that matters, because again, that is your money.